So the coronavirus has officially landed on Jamaican shores, and ever since then there has been this nationwide panic. Everybody is freaking out, and I know that part of the reason for this is just because people don't really understand and have the information. So the point of this video is just to educate everybody, kind of give some basic information, what it is that we should be doing, what it is that we shouldn't be doing, because child, all the things out here that we're not supposed to do. So if you're interested in seeing that content, then keep on watching. Hi guys, what's up? My name is Kenise and welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If not, then welcome back to you, my girlish fam. Alright, so if you're familiar with my content, then you know that I do fashion, lifestyle, and brand Jamaica videos. This is swaying a little bit, but I still consider it to be brand Jamaica just because this is something that is affecting all of us. Alright, so I really wanted to just do this video to see if I can help to dispel some of the panic that is going on. If you watched my videos in the past, and you would have heard me say that I do work in the healthcare system, so I think part of that is my responsibility as well to kind of help with the panic. No, fear is a completely natural human response. Like, I get that, we understand that, but we should never dwell in the fear. Like, the first time you hear, like, oh God, I can understand there's a little bit of fear, but let's not dwell in the fear. That's where the problem comes from. So I think part of that, like I said, is because we just don't understand. So the more that we know about something, we're better equipped to handle the situation, and then I think in so doing we can help to dispel some of the fear. So let's just get right into it. The coronavirus is a group of viruses that is found in both animals and humans. Alright, so this is how they think it was actually passed on to us, was through the consumption of animals that actually did have the coronavirus. Now, the coronavirus is not something new. It's been around before, but this particular strain is new. Alright, so we're still learning about it. It is still evolving, and we're still in the learning curve of this whole disease, which is why I feel like there is a bit of the panic. Now, you'd have noticed that they now refer to it as COVID-19. So if you're wondering like why them just start referring to it as COVID-19, it simply stands for Coronavirus Disease 2019. Alright, so the virus can cause respiratory infections ranging anything from a common cold to more severe infection. Okay, so the virus is spread when an infected person, they cough or they sneeze. So you can catch it in two ways. So if you're in close proximity with that person and you inhale those infected droplets, then you can catch it, which is why part of the recommendation is to maintain at least 1 meter from person. So, you know, social, what they call it, what is the word? I don't remember. Like a good social distance. Or because they say it's not airborne, it usually doesn't travel very far. They say it travels about 1 meter and then it lands on surfaces. So if you know, go ahead and touch one of those infected surfaces that the droplets are on, and you touch your face, you touch your eyes, your mouth, your nose, then you can become infected. Alright, so the most common symptoms are a fever, tiredness, dry cough. That's what most persons experience. Some persons may have the shortness of breath, which would be the respiratory symptoms that are coming into play. Some persons may experience a running nose. Some persons may experience joint aches and pains, and I think diarrhea as well. But those are usually the telltale signs, which is the dry cough and the fever. So the symptoms are usually mild. So I know that we keep seeing these statistics and it's freaking everybody out. But if you actually do your research, you realize that the majority of the cases are resolving. It's a small percentage of persons who actually have the severe form of it, and it's a small percentage of persons who are actually dying from the disease. And I'm going to put up the stats that I saw on Jamaica Observer last night. So that just goes to show you the majority of persons are actually recovering from the disease. Most of these cases are mild, so not everybody will need to be admitted to the hospital. So I think now if people know that, they're like, oh, oh, okay, all right, it's not so bad, because it's really not. No, you absolutely don't need to be scared. We just need to be cautious, okay? So we just need to be mindful of the little things that we're doing, but you don't need to be afraid. If we, the young able-bodied people, get it, we're gonna be quite fine. So who we need to really worry about is our elderly population and those with underlying issues like your diabetes, your high blood pressure, anybody with heart problems, anybody with asthma. So we need to be our brother's keepers now and look out for them. All right, so first thing is first, and I know you have seen all the campaigns, you've heard it, and I'm going to reiterate it here. Now remember, I said it's usually spread when you touch contaminated surfaces and you put your hands in your face. So the number one thing for you to do is frequent hand washing for at least 20 seconds, or using a hand rub / sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol in there. All right, so there's a bunch of things online that shows you how you're supposed to hand wash and how you're supposed to hand rub. I've been seeing people post these little clips, like a snippet of a song, and say if you sing this song while you're washing your hand, then that is 20 seconds. So find out what your favorite song is, figure out what couple lines give you those 20 seconds, and then sing that to yourself while you're washing your hands. And I think this is an excellent technique for kids as well. Make the hand washing fun. So we have to ensure that we're washing our hands efficiently with soap and water. The source of water not gonna do nothing for you, because there is people out there that is doing that. And while I am on the topic of the hand sanitizer, them mega need the little selfish people them out there will just creep up the wall of hand sanitizer them, like them just go on shelf and I come some boom and I take down everything, I come some boom and take down something else. Please to stop it, because you guys are actually contributing to the panic, okay? We need to be our brother's keepers. Like, on the counters, I don't know whole of the lifestyle, the alcohol and the hand sanitizers. Like, you need to leave some for people. It is completely unrealistic and unfair and selfish for you to think that you're the only person that is affected by this, and you pick up about 15 or something them, and it's no more than 3 people in your household. Extremely unfair. And I do applaud the businesses that are limiting the amount of items persons can take. I've been into wholesales and I've seen a number of them say 1 Lysol per person, and I think everybody needs to institute that, because people out here real being selfish. Like, we need to consider the other person. So excellent scenario, right? If there are 10 sanitizers on a shelf and one person decides to take all 10, one person alone is keeping themselves safe, okay? If that one person takes 2 and everybody else that comes after takes 2, then at least 5 people. You have 5 people now who are able to protect themselves. We all have to ensure that we're doing the right things. Everybody I need for wash, everybody I need for sanitize. Okay, so people, please don't be selfish. Like I said, we need to consider the elderly. I saw a picture online yesterday that completely broke my heart, of an elderly lady in the supermarket and everything empty, and we're like, yo, these are the people that we need to consider. So unless you have them sanitizer there to give to the elderly, you don't have no excuse as to why you want to grab up everything and don't business about the rest of it. It's unfair. But while I'm on the topic of hand sanitizers, one of my colleagues is actually selling hand sanitizers, so I'm gonna link her information down below. You can link her. So she puts alcohol in there, aloe vera gel, vitamin E. I forget what else she told me that she puts in there, but the important thing is that the alcohol is in there. There are other local entrepreneurs who are selling hand sanitizer. Due to all the while I was disgusting and just crepe them up. At least have alcohol that you can walk around with and just spray your hand. Right, so back to the matter at hand. I'm so sorry for that little rant that I went off on. Yes, so washing your hands frequently, sanitizing your hands frequently. Try avoid touching your face, because if you touch a contaminated thing and then you touch your face, that is how you're going to end up in problem. Maintain social distance. So if somebody's beside you that's coughing and you breathe in those contaminated droplets, then you are now going to get infected. So that's why you see them now limiting all these public events. They're closing down schools. Carabao lockdown. It's a Carabao lockdown. It's serious. They're not giving permission for parties and all of that. So these are the measures that we need to take, as well as wiping down surfaces with your disinfectant. No, there was this thing going around about hydrogen peroxide and vinegar. That is not something that I've been seeing that is recommended by the World Health Organization. They recommend bleach, they recommend Lysol, but all these concoctions that we are mixing up and trying to disinfect the area, please don't do it, because some of these things can be toxic to you. So may I beg you to do, only use what is approved. No, everybody don't need to walk around with gloves and masks. Listen to me, when I actually making the situation worse, so draw close to me there. Okay, the only persons that need to be wearing a mask are those who are infected. Okay, I don't know if you would have seen this. It's a clip going around online of a train, a bunch of people on a train, and all the healthy people had on masks, and the person that was sick did not have on a mask. They coughed, their droplets went on things in the train, people touch it and then ended up touching them face, boom, them get infected. So the only person that needs to have it on is a sick person, the sick person, and those workers who are dealing with the sick persons. Nobody else, because the truth is, a lot of you not even used to wearing masks on your face. So you're there, you're touching up contaminated things, you keep moving the mask, you carry it down and carry it back up, you carry it down and carry it back up, and your hands, your contaminated hands is so close to your face. And you guys are using these things and limiting the resources for the persons that actually need it. And for unscrupulous people who out there thieving the things them from the hospital, some old wicked. Wanna expect healthcare worker must do? Tell me, too disgusting. Go in a KFC to this girl with mask on fair face and it draw down for she eat the food and then she go draw it back up. Like, no, you guys are not using the mask properly. And I don't think a lot of you know this, but the mask has to be properly fitted to you. So not found in the N95 mask and it not do nothing for you because it's not properly fitted to your face. Leave that to the people who are sick, like I said, and those who are coming in contact with sick persons. Now for the one that will wear the gloves, only need a special talking to. So I'm going to explain something to you now. When I have on the gloves, so when I feel like to say, no need for washing an hand and also the thing I work, because when I touch up one bag of dirty surface and then when I touch on your own personal phone, right? And I put the phone to the ears, it's all up on your face, and you put it back down and you touch everything. And because you feel like to say, oh, you have on gloves, your hand clean, you just contaminate the phone, you just contaminate something else. You're doing us all a disservice. It's better to have the hand rub, okay? Get the sanitizer. You can touch the money and all of these things, but use the sanitizer in between and wash your hands as frequently as you need to. Once your hands look dirty, don't use the sanitizer, wash them. And you can't just sanitize, right? There's a limit. I don't remember what it is. If I can find it, I think it's 3. If I find that before I post the video, then I'll put that detail there. But washing your hands, sanitizing is key. You don't need the gloves, people. Once you are following that, once you're washing and you're using the hand rub and you're not touching your face and you're maintaining a distance, you're good. You don't need to freak out, okay? We're gonna be fine. And I really think what I saw some establishments doing was sanitizing people's hands before they came in, and I think that is excellent. And I feel like every establishment needs to adapt this, because you're now ensuring that once they enter the premises, their hands are already sanitized, especially in the supermarket, because many people in the supermarket with gloves and masks and on a hand clean like one of them. Would I feel more comfortable if I know so before them step in them hand sanitize, so when them touch the bread, I at least feel a little bit safer. You understand what I say? So these are the measures that we need to take, and I really hope that the supermarkets are wiping down the handles of the trolleys and all of that. So if every establishment had that, I think that would be really good. Secondly, for like taxi drivers and bus operators, I think it would do you guys good as well if you had these things in your vehicles. And if you can't get the sanitizer, put some alcohol in a spray bottle at least, okay? And everybody just needs to try and just stay healthy, eat properly, stop stress. Stress no good for you at all right now, so we just need to stay calm, okay? Take up your vitamin C, take up your vitamins, eat good, and we're good to go. Tana your yard. Hear me telling you? Nobody come out to infect the public. It can be the common cold, it may not be the common cold. We not gonna know, and we don't want to take that risk. So please, people, I am imploring you, if you are feeling sick, stay home. Okay? Stay home. The government also says do not just turn up at your doctor's office or at the hospital, call the hotline, which 888-1-LOVE. That's the number that you guys should be contacting if you feel like you have the symptoms. If you've traveled to these countries, wait, because I just see something that's just in from the Gleaner. The Ministry of Health says as of Monday, March 16th, all travelers from countries where there is a local transmission of the COVID-19 must quarantine themselves for up to 14 days. And if they develop symptoms, they are to contact the COVID hotline, the COVID-19 hotline, which is 888-754-7792, which is the 888-1-LOVE. Alright guys, I never wanted this video to be too long. I really hope that I covered the main points and everything that it is that we need to know. Like I said, we just all need to be our brother's keepers, and we need to look out for each other. We need to look out for the elderly population, those who are sick. We need to look out for our babies as well. Even though they don't seem to be really affected by it, we still need to look out for everybody. It's here, there's nothing we can do. All that we can do is to control the spread, because we see it at gateway in other countries. So I think, you know, the onus is on all of us to play our part, because this is not just a one person disease. It's affecting all of us here in Jamaica, and it is affecting the world at large. I know several businesses must be affected. The students sitting their exams must be affected. So all of these things, we don't need to add panic on top of it. Like I said, we just need to stay calm. Take the steps that I mentioned, guys, and everybody should be fine. Again, don't be selfish with the stuff. We need to be sharing. And nobody come talk about say, oh, that not gonna affect me. Me no need for do nothing, because it may not affect you, but you may bring that into somebody's house. Yeah, you might go look for your granny and carry it in a fair house. So that's another thing I need people to do. When you're going to people's houses, if you're not forgot people, yeah, you understand what I'm saying? But if you do go into people's houses, please sanitize, please wash your hands before, because it may not affect you, but it may affect the next person, and that's what we need to cut down. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end of the video, make sure that you're getting your information from reputable sites, your World Health Organization, your CDC. Look out for Jamaica Gleaner, Jamaica Observer for those here in Jamaica. Don't just see things online and post it, because we can't just be reckless with information, because I think that's a part of the panic as well. We just see things and we are seeing numbers and we are posting, but we're not posting the right things. Okay, we all have a responsibility to ensure that we're educating ourselves, and what we're passing on is actual factual information. All right, guys, so stay safe, wash up your hand them, all of them nice something there. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like the content, like the video, comment on my video. Is there anything else that you think I should have added, because I really never wanted it to be that long. All right, guys, wow, good. All right, guys, before I go, I just really wanted to mention quickly Lulu's Holistic, and they are a brand of all natural organic products. All right, I am actually a brand ambassador, so I do get a small commission from every purchase is made. You guys know I'm new to YouTube, so I'm not really earning. I'm not earning at all. So I'm have to do these as a thing to see if I can bring in additional income. So I'd really love if you guys could check out my link below. I'll leave that I'll drop that in the description box, my specific link, as well as a code to use. So just a brief summary of the brand. They have so many products, from yoni to makeup, soap. They have things for men, women, babies. They have hair products, body care things for your face. They even have candles. And like I said, it's all natural. We have to be very careful what it is that we're putting on our bodies, because it's actually absorbed into the skin. I really love about it, they have a benefits menu, so they give you full details of certain things and the products that they have that would help with that. They give you a full list of things, and I really like that. So you can just go to that area right there and look up what problems you're having and the things that would be best suited to you. Like I said again, guys, there's so many stuff on there. I can't even tell you about everything, but definitely check it out if you're into all natural products. Again, make sure you use the link in my description as well as the code. Thanks again, guys, I appreciate it so much.